They call me Midnight Retainer. I'm a vampire lawyer who defends monsters because, let's face it, the supernatural underworld needs someone to look out for its own. Each client leaves a little piece of themselves behind, literally. When a werewolf sheds their skin during a full moon, I take a lock of their fur to keep as a souvenir. I have a harpy's feather from a particularly nasty divorce battle, a troll's finger from a botched heist, and a mermaid's scale from, well, a very unfortunate run-in with a fisherman. But my favorite by far is the dream. See, every night before a new client comes to me, I dream about their case. It's how I know what they're going to tell me when they walk through that door. I dreamt about this one case for weeks, but it was always just out of focus. I could never quite make out the details. All I knew was that my client would be a doppelgänger. And doppelgängers are notoriously tricky clients to defend because they're already guilty before they even do anything. Society fears them simply for existing. I finally got the full story the moment he walked through my door. He was pale as a ghost, which isn't surprising given that he claimed to be one, a real ghost. He said he wasn't even a doppelganger. He was me. He explained that there was a contract signed in blood, an ancient binding agreement between us, and the only way I could get out of it was to prove my innocence to a jury of ghosts. I've taken on some pretty big cases in my time, defending werewolves, vampires, even a rogue angel, but never a ghost jury. I didn't even know if this was possible. But he insisted that I had no choice, so I took the case, of course, because that's what a good lawyer does. You hire me, I get the facts, I find the evidence, I get witnesses, and then I win your case. Except now I can't remember the last time I actually lost a case. I've been undefeated for decades. In fact, I haven't lost a single case in the 200 years I've been practicing law. Until now. The ghost jury saw right through me. They knew exactly who I was. They knew all my tricks. They knew every case I'd ever won. They knew every monster I'd defended. They also knew that none of those cases went to trial. I settled every single one of them out of court. This time, though, there was no out-of-court settlement to be had. We went straight to trial. And after 2 days of deliberations, the jury came back with their verdict. They found me guilty on all counts, and that's when I realized I may have bitten off more than I could chew because a monster needs a miracle. Now.